Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Game of the Week for this season. This week, I am here, of course, back again hosting the one and only Samurott of the Eyesore Simipores. And today, of course, I have with me Sfeel of the Pittsburgh Chukers.
Whoa.
I have we have Globe of the Globe Carmen Trotters.
Howdy.
And we have Fish.
That's me.
All right.
An elaborate setup for nothing.
Yes.
Long run for a short slide, yeah.
What
So
games we have this week?
for our first game, we have Mystic versus Starry. Then we are going to go into some GDL2 with T-Busta versus Ryan. And then we're going to go into an important game for relegation purposes. Joey versus Goblin Gobbler, whoever that is.
Goblin.
And of course, as the main feature, we gotta have a DJS and GDL2 feature. Can't go without it. And this one mattered for playoffs because the winner of this match goes to playoffs, and everyone probably already knows who won because of
You
announcements and
noticed
stuff.
that
But
I'm still excited to see it.
You noticed that the opposing side brought both of their dark types against Mono Psychic.
yeah, that's
But
interesting.
also
What-
Halucha against Mono Psychic.
yeah,
Oh, you're trying to feed off the terrain. I like
Yes,
it.
of course.
We'll get into that later, I guess.
all right. We'll see what Halucha is gonna do.
We need
But
to watch
that
Halucha
will,
die to literally any move.
yeah, but that will be later. As first, we gotta get into Mystic versus Starry. So, does anyone have any remarks on the matchup?
I
Yeah.
am once again here to tell you about how amazing Bellybolt is.
Welcome back to Belly Bolt's hype train.
That being said, it does not seem to have a great matchup here. But it's still pretty viable. It's just a good defensive wall.
Articuno Galar, there's no switch-ins to like Freezing Glare, or just like pure psychic move.
That's very
Oh.
true, yeah.
A lot of Mystic's team is very like utility and offense focused with a lot of good speed, but his defensive staples are very questionable at times. And like you have Dunsparce if it's Spadef, you can probably stomach a hit, but like
Yeah.
it's not a resisted hit, and I think it could Calm Mind and like take a game potentially.
Yeah.
I think Rotom could be like sneaky good here for Mystic. It kind of matches up well into a lot of Starry's team.
I was
Mhm,
just about to say that.
there's no
Sneasler
ghost
struggles
resist.
a lot against it.
Did they also randomly
Rotom isn't
remove
super popular.
Roost from Flygon? That seems like a Gen 9 thing to do, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Pair Flying Scyther seems pretty strong once you get Iron Treads off the field, and even if when Iron Treads is there, that's still chipping it for a lot against a Mom with no recovery.
Yeah, and also can like click close combat on the switch in, and then you don't really want to take that one.
It looks like a big battle of offense, and whoever breaks through first wins the game.
All right. Did I turn on? Okay. I'll just click this one. All right. Makes sense on the leads.
Booster, Iron Treads, are we gonna click Steel Beam? No, we're not.
Yeah,
Now
we
we
are.
are.
Yeah, we are gonna click Steel Beam. That's
Gotcha.
I'm not sure why we have Steel Beam. I guess it's like to get the switch off the hazards, but like,
yeah, probably like Hazard's lead.
it feels so strange against
It
the
feels like
Rotom.
such a waste of an Iron Treads, you know?
Like,
Yeah.
maybe we could
Yeah.
we could have saved the Iron Treads to click Steel Beam on like literally anything else. Even Chip against like Ogre Pawn Hearthflame would have been big.
All right.
Getting in the Sneasler deck.
You're getting rid of your only resistance to the removal, no? Because he's not bringing Defog Scyther. It's got to be Mortal Spin on Glamora if there's any removal at all.
Yeah.
They're
Anyway,
setting up houses and saying, here, removal.
We almost lose Articuno, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We decide to switch out and not kill the Articuno.
Yeah, I assume he's like
I
Scarf.
do really like Future Sight here.
Okay, no, he clicked rocks earlier. Okay, you might just like not have a rock move for some reason.
The Dunsparce, as we can see, is taking the hits, but once that thing goes down, there's not really a lot of options against Articuno. We got some belly bolt action over here.
We do.
Big tank.
Okay, acid spray.
I like the acid spray because
Ooh, into
Oof,
future sight.
Big feature sight.
that's huge.
Huge damage.
Yeah, that's pretty cool tech right there to get a bunch of chip. It's taking the
Vertical is
earthquakes
not
quite
taking
well
like
as well.
any damage at all.
Yeah.
I love this one.
Okay, that was a bit more damage. This definitely
But then we just heal
seems
it,
fizz
and we're
def.
charged up. Definitely a questionable switch. Like, it makes sense offensively,
Yeah.
but like, you're just copying a bunch of sludge waves with the risk of poison, risk of crit. And then we click
So
future
Yeah.
sight.
future sight.
Sack, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't have a psychic resist at all on this team, so future sight is quite nice. And
Okay, well now we've lost the only way to get rid of the T-spikes.
we have the
Sorry,
custard berry.
Custap Berry?
We've seen a lot of cussed out berries recently. So we get the kill
Well,
with the future sight, which is really nice. I think it's still actually very even. Future sight did a lot of work this matchup, and Bellybolt was able to
Uh-oh, here it
more
comes.
defensive threats. But
Oof, big chip.
man,
Big
it's
miss,
like-
and that's the game, I
I think
think.
that's the game, yeah.
Even if that hit, I don't think Star was coming back from that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I remember them
not
discussing
the
it in
same.
post game that it was kind of already over at that point.
Scyther can probably take out Primarina from that range, depending on the set. Or even Okarpon can come back in and take out Primarina. Because Dragon Tail doesn't
Maybe.
kill it, it just brings it back into the back.
Yeah, definitely some cool tech from Starry there, but not enough to win, unfortunately.
I definitely felt like we lost too many Mons unnecessarily at times. Like, I know they give you momentum and you can position yourself, but in the long term, it really bit Starry near the end of it.
Yeah, I don't
That one
like. I
Dragon
don't
Tail
think
miss just ended the game.
the Iron Tread sack, the Iron Treads set was really necessary.
Yeah. I think a Volt Switch would have accomplished pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It's very funny, but yeah, if we're looking at like ways that the game could have been better, I think it mainly comes down to the outputs. Because having that in the back would be really nice.
Oh, for sure.
It did
Yeah,
very
that's-
much help to get rid of the Rotom though, which, as we said at the start of the game, was actually very decent into Star's team. So
But Rotom did click Will-O-Wisp, which was really funny, and then the Iron Chest went, nah, I'm gonna click Steel Beam.
yeah.
Alright, let's go to the next game.
All right, we have the best game, of course. We have Ryan versus T-Busta. So, in this matchup, see no rock resist against Iron Boulder.
It's okay, we have the best rock resist.
Terra.
Recent Galar that totally won't die to a psychic move.
Yeah, we have Terra. Brave. No, he doesn't have Terra Braviary. He has Cloth
Or
and
Regice, I'm pretty sure.
Cloth and
Is it
Regice.
Cloth
'Cause
as well? Yeah.
those kind of need
They're really
Terra.
good captains.
Isn't Iron Boulder faster than this entire team?
Yeah.
That sounds like it's not going to go well.
It's definitely looking very much in T-Buster's favor. But I can see a lot of cute things happening with Ryan's team.
We'll
Like
pull
there
up
could
with
be like a
Scarf
weakness
for Marina.
policy. Yeah, Scarf for weakness policy Regice. I mean, Cloth can always do funky shit.
In this matchup, I'm not so sure.
Maybe not.
Terra Bug Cloth's gonna go crazy here.
That big resist against the Grass Elegant.
I mean, like, I guess he doesn't like nothing switches in on Terra Bug Cloth here if it's offensive, I guess. But I don't know if it's ideal.
Rock plus bug coverage is an interesting one to talk about.
I mean, it works here.
I guess. I suppose.
Yeah. I think Braviary might be able to do some work as well, actually, looking at it. Definitely favoring T-Buster's team though.
But we'll see
Yeah.
how it plays out.
Yeah.
All right.
We lead Gengar Primarina.
we go
We
hard
miss
hypnosis.
Tough miss.
I'm sorry, what?
Yo. Guess what's up?
Oh man.
Don't go Regice there.
Yeah.
I guess Regice is
Okay,
also
well, we've
pretty
lost
good.
Weezing, our only potential answer to Iron Boulder.
All right. We have
Yeah.
our best revenge killer.
I'm
I
assuming
like
that's
Banded
choice
Primarina.
ban. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
so we set up
GDL.
Quiver. Oh, big crit. Oh? Wait.
Yeah. How does that happen? That always hits if you have blunder policy.
Oof, big chip.
Ooh,
Big
the
freeze.
freeze.
Ooh.
This Regice going
Okay.
in.
Oh, and the crit as well. Unnecessary, just to. Okay. We go for
We
another
didn't
zap
Zap Cannon
cannon.
again.
Alright.
I don't know why, but
Very unfortunate. That Lilligan
Okay.
probably just ended the game there.
We endure the bullet seed. Because we know it's coming. Even though we're... No, endure's priority.
what does he have? Endure citrus berry.
You don't even need it.
Oh, for Anchor Shell.
You get the anger shell.
Okay.
Big
Oh,
reversal.
I really like that.
Big reversal. Terra rocks the... Oof, big chip.
Oh man.
Absolute destruction. Does this guy live? Nope.
Oh. No,
Does
not
this guy
quite.
live?
Iron Boulder.
Oh no, he's just
Iron
faster.
God himself.
Wait, why didn't we just
Marina
come
was
into this
jealous.
first?
Allegations.
Okay.
Ooh, never mind.
Is it just over?
Oh, this must be. That has to be banded.
I would imagine so. No way Porygon lives. Yeah. Wow. What a turnaround. That was a game and a half.
Okay. Yeah. Ryan did in fact not have anything for Iron Boulder.
Yeah, that guy just like broke everything.
Yeah. Clearly Ryan was like not trying to win at this point, but he still keeps making for close games somehow.
No, you need to see his vision. The vision of choice band Primarina in this matchup. You don't understand. Who else is gonna revenge kill the Iron Boulder?
Yeah. Who's gonna revenge
Not
kill the
like
Iron Boulder
Primarina.
by not even clicking the move that like has priority? I mean, you probably wouldn't have one shot anyway, so
No.
it doesn't really matter.
I wonder if it was a roll. Primarina is pretty bulky, but
It's
I
not
mean,
super
Iron
bulky
Boulder's
unless you
pretty-
invest.
Yeah,
Iron Boulder is Iron Boulder though.
yeah.
That Regice, the Regice freeze on the Lilligant was huge.
It's a very interesting game. I don't know if there's much to comment on though.
No.
Like, the freeze were very unfortunate. I'm glad it didn't affect the outcome of the match.
Yeah, we mainly just didn't have that many games to cover, so just threw this one in
Yeah.
there.
No, I mean, no. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very fun game to watch. I really like it, but I don't know if there's much to comment on. It was,
Yeah.
No, in terms of
Just
gameplay
very-
changes or choices.
yeah.
I guess just we should have brought mons that maybe took a rock hit better.
And if you're gonna tear a rock cloth, like at least run the move with 100% accuracy. Like,
No, but we need the power of Stone Edge.
Hey, to be fair, all them hit.
I guess, yeah.
Alright, next game.
All right, let's go to a real game then. I feel like this is gonna be a short recording,
That's alright.
but
There's
whatever.
no problem with that.
All right, next game we have Goblin Gobbler versus Joey. So
Only we had one of these players in the call with us right now.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that would have been like,
We only have
We
now
should have
Should've
moved by
included that.
Joey. Yeah.
yeah, because Goblin Gobbler, who was that in the Discord again? Wasn't that like Anzaro
no
5 or
idea.
something? Oh no, wait.
I think they know I'm Zaro 5, but
Okay.
Crazy how he drafted both Great Tusk and
Tables, right?
Isolina. Alright, jokes
Anyway.
aside, let's talk about your matchup here.
I don't remember how I felt about this matchup. I feel like I felt like the matchup was really bad.
Well, Ursaluna does look like it does some work here. Palisand is a bit rough to get around.
Although there was also a Brambleghast.
I
that
have
to prepare for.
some experience with Palisand versus Ursaluna, and it's Honestly, it's kind of a. If you have the right set, it can actually just be a setup opportunity.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chuke's still here.
Yeah, I am sorry.
So yeah, Palisand can be a setup
My other game
opportunity for
started, we instantly started
Palisand.
recording.
We
Oh, your game started. Oh.
we do have some experience with that. I don't know if that if you took inspiration from that specific game last
I
season.
don't think I did. I brought a very interesting Ursulina set. I feel like it did pretty well. But, I mean, yeah. It's the problem my team has had all season. I've got Ursulina, but the rest of my offensive threats just don't quite hit hard enough.
Yeah.
But I think I brought some pretty decent ones to try and break through his team.
And the
'cause,
Frostlass looks really hard to work
Frostlass.
around.
Yeah, aside from
Banded
the
Frostlass is very
Porygon.
scary. I think it's very slept on. It's not amazing, and it's very easy to play around if you know it's coming, because it relies on Poltergeist for damage and Triple Axle for damage.
Which
So-
are both things that can be exploited one way or another.
Yeah, exactly. So it definitely has its weaknesses, but if it hits you, it hits you hard.
Yeah, and it's
So
not
there's
like
also kinda looks
the
like a
biggest
problem here.
like tier 1 that you're gonna like over prep for always.
Yeah.
But you never know.
Yeah, I remember being really worried about Greninja.
Yeah, it does look
And-
scary here. Like I see
Yeah.
the Araquan in for it probably, but that's
Yeah,
And
can
Tatsugira
only
even
do so
comes
much.
in. And there is no ground resist, which is pretty big.
There isn't a ground resist. But again, I think I didn't go. I brought a very different Ursulina set. It wasn't fully offensive because there was so much that did like resist Ursulina, and they
Yeah.
just didn't come, which is very well played by Joey, or well prepared. As I say, Brambleghast was the main one. You know, obviously resisting both of my stats.
And you can't really
Hmm.
run like setup plus fire punch plus this plus that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. Because Ursulina's
yeah.
usually always on the clock, as I found out last year when I tried to set up with it.
Yes, freaking Smackdown plus Flame Ward. What was the plan there?
all right.
Yes, let's
uh,
take even longer.
SmackDown does
Yeah.
hit. though.
Ursulina is very fun to use, but it's very difficult to use.
The high skill
Oh,
ceiling.
yeah.
I definitely want to use it again. But yeah.
Alright, let's
Anyway,
check out the
let's
match
get into the
then.
game.
All right, we have the
Monkey,
monkey. Okay, scarf
monkey.
on
We leave.
this guy. Okay, we have the Storm Drain. Porygon 2 that.
That's a Storm Dream, this Meteor Swarm.
So, I was debating bringing Storm Drain, and decided that I wanted to just for Greninja, even though it would mean Porygon was like basically a free switch if I ever needed to press a water move. But I just really didn't like my matchup into Greninja.
No, it's a
So I
good
felt
call
like
for
I
sure.
needed it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this
That's a
gets
fair point.
walled by Palisand pretty decently.
So we do Terra immediately, which is definitely an interesting sign for sure.
Yeah.
Because Terraing means you can play around it differently.
Okay, we have Reflect on this guy. Didn't even really know it got that. I mean, like a lot of random mons get Reflect, but
Do you have Rapid Spin on your
So
Tatsugira?
this was a big misplay on my part. Going
Yeah.
into the Frostlass there. I was just kind of assuming that he would switch out, because we were both doing
Right,
nothing
yeah.
to each other.
That's
and
a good
then
Frostlass, yeah.
Obviously, take rock damage, and the scorching sands damage, and then
Do you have Spin and
basically have
Rapid?
to have it as a.
Do you have Spin on Tatsugiri in this set?
I don't.
If you're
think I
Scarf,
do.
so I don't think
see.
you would.
No, I think I have default on Amanda Buzz.
alright,
the
Porygon
webs
gets
is just like
the recover off.
Deter Greninjas and the Race Haxorus.
Yeah.
Alright, we do see the Terra Blast rock now for the accuracy, like I was suggesting earlier.
Yeah. If you don't need another move, it's always just good to have one of both.
Okay, this does have rapid
Oh, we
spin.
do have
I
rapid
do
spin.
have rapid spin. I forgot about that.
So then, like, you're setting up webs and your only removal will be default.
Yeah,
That's a bit odd.
I don't remember if I have default on this Mandibus then.
Like, Greninja just took a big U-turn,
Yeah.
and you're threatening it out with a Celerock.
Ooh.
Oh, big chip.
Yeah, I knew that I wouldn't be able to break this Palisand if I just pressed Accelerock. So I needed
You need to make a
press-
play.
I needed to make a play, because otherwise Porygon and Palisand could just kind of switch in and I would never be able to break them.
Yeah, so it's a good thing you made that play. Now you have something.
Okay,
Oh,
we
you do
have- we
also
have
have default.
double removal
Yeah.
for the. I mean, that makes sense for court change.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that,
But this becomes a problem. Yep, here it is.
yeah.
And Frostless is
After
dead, so we
the-
can't even like Ice Shard Revenge later.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
this
live
takes
this,
a turn.
right?
So I had bulky Ursaluna. I think I had quite a lot of defensive investment.
And you're running Body Slam instead of
and
Facade, but you don't have the
soundproofing
full.
well.
What was soundproof for?
Or no, sorry, not soundproof. Bulletproof.
Bulletproof?
Yeah, bulletproof for Parable.
Mm.
This, I think I fucked up my calc. I thought I would live there, and then I had Protect. So I thought I could hit it once.
Yeah,
protect the
it
second
did
one.
also crit,
Second one.
so I don't know if it's necessarily
Yeah.
the.
I think it
the
was
calc.
a roll, but I think I also messed up with my calc.
You also
Okay.
did
I had
get crit.
Reflect enabled. But yeah,
Yeah,
the
the-
crit means it wouldn't have mattered either way. But yeah.
I know this monkey kinda just... Well, you still have a Celerock. But it's not gonna one hit.
Yeah. It's this Porygon is the main issue.
Yeah.
It's
Was
Was
Large
Ursaluna, was Ursaluna your only answer to like Porygon? Even then, like you
No,
didn't boost
I have close combat on this, but
your
with
Scarf, so
Palisand.
it's like...
And then then after the Thunderwave came out, I kind of knew that it was over.
Because now you can't break the Porygon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no toxic or anything. So
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. I think these last couple of turns took a very long time because there was still a way that I could win the Scarf Tatsugiri, but
Like if you just like PP stalled recovery on Porygon too.
yeah, or I think it was I think Dragon Pulse killed the rest of his team.
yeah, just crit 4
apart from
times.
Porygon too, yeah.
You got a tactical miss.
And then, obviously Porygon 2 was too high, so I had to go for the Draco Meteor and just hope for like a bunch of crits.
But instead you got a bunch of missing
Instead,
instead.
I got a bunch of misses, get paralyzed. But yeah. At the end of the day,
16%.
Joey played really well this game, and I made one or two misplays that kind of that decided the game.
It's unfortunate, but it definitely was close. Like losing Frostlass was very rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
the
could've been
not
really
clicking
helpful.
protect didn't really help either. Because how much?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still.
I don't
it's still
think
got
that
a full
not clicking
HP, but-
protect really changed too much.
Yeah, but
What
it's a bit unfortunate.
percent was the Cinderace on there?
What's at
We're
100
still
right now?
100, so
Yeah. So, it didn't really change anything, not pressing protect. I believe it was like, it did like 64 to 60 something percent.
I mean, you did have leftovers, so you would have like been better off for the next one. But
That's true, yeah.
Here's what
Yeah.
it is.
Again, it was a calculator issue there. I think I still had reflect on my calculator and forgot to turn it off.
Was Reflect just to like block off Cinderace and Haxorus and all that shenanigans? Like on Araquanid you brought
Araquanid
Reflect.
has 3 moves.
yeah,
It has,
Oh,
it has liquidation, it has leech life, it has sticky web, and then it doesn't have any coverage. It doesn't, you could run like Scold,
Mirror
maybe,
coat.
but I don't
That's
know.
its coverage
Yeah,
move.
mirror coat. Yeah. Aqua Ring is another one. Like that's how bad the other options are. So you know, I,
Yeah,
I
might as
saw the
well.
Cinderace, I saw the Haxorus. I figured Reflect would be quite nice to just set up. But yeah, I didn't expect the Palisand to just stay in and keep on pressing Scorching Suns, which
Yeah.
yeah, it was way too risky of a play for that early in the game. But yeah,
Alright, let's
I'm
go to our...
happy with how I played that game, and I'm happy
Mhm.
with the outcome as well. There's been a lot of games this season that I've not been super happy with, but
Put this on your ivory.
I thought I played not my best, but I thought I played really well, and I thought Joy played really well as well. He definitely really, I don't know, deserved the win, I guess. I don't like saying that, but he
But
did
yeah,
deserve
it's a
it.
weird
He
saying,
played
but
really well.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not like my game against that my one game against Chuke where it was like neither of us deserved to win that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
move to our final game. The game
Wait,
of
which
the
game
week.
Yeah, that was the one with. I think I clicked like body press and Rabombi or something like 3 times in a row for like no
season
reason.
9, yeah. You played bad, and then I hacked you and needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
We've all had our fair share of rough games, for sure.
Yeah, well, I just got hacked, so I'm back in paying attention to this.
All right. We have the DJS. You know, I see. I feel like Incineroar could be difficult to switch into because, yeah.
Ah.
Dark resists include all of the following.
But it's okay, because DJS just went, you know what, who needs to switch in? Just stay in and go. I mean, he is definitely doing us a solid by joining in when someone else dropped, for sure.
Yeah.
And memeing it instead of just going as tryhard definitely helps a lot.
Yeah, and he's still
Considering
winning.
DJS's legacy in this server.
And he is still winning everything for some reason, but...
Yeah, but let's not spoil the results. We don't, I mean...
I'm
In any
glad
case.
to see DJS back, and I'm looking forward to him being back next season as well.
So superpower on Malamar is definitely big against the dark types, and the steel types are trying to wall them off.
Yeah.
It also does well against Latios.
Yeah. I'm not really seeing much else that is going to be able to break those dark types.
I mean, armor cannon helps against... Well, Incineroar just kind of sits on this whole team.
Yeah.
Except Slowking.
Slowbro might
Slowbro.
be able to take like a knockoff or two, but
Beck Slowbro with Hydro Pump Trick Room. You gotta see the vision.
I'm not seeing the vision.
Well, I guess we'll see DTS prove us wrong.
Right.
Alright, we lead with our epic Deoxys defense, the mascot.
Knockoff
Big
against the
weakness
weakness
policy.
policy.
Ooh.
And here we go.
Here we
We're
go.
off to the races.
And he hits.
Destruction.
This is like the worst
Another
part
Iron
about
Threads
about
goes
mono
down early.
psychic. You have to run focus blast to deal with
Latios
these
almost
dark and
just
steel
died.
types.
I'm surprised it
But
didn't.
now Latios is going to give something else an opportunity.
Yeah.
All right. This guy just switches in
Round
on the
two.
poison type and
Quick draw.
Yo!
dies.
Oh,
I really
wait,
hope
it
not
does
yet,
not
not yet.
matter.
Boo.
Okay.
Weakness
Boom order.
policy?
What the hell?
All right. DJS
So
goes
much.
all in on the quick claw proc and just gets it. Are we gonna ban this at some point?
Quick draw again. Oh, we missed.
Okay, we did not ban it.
Alright, who's next? Round 3.
All right.
We click next.
Slowbro. We
Oh,
Here's
here it
the
is.
thing.
we click hard
Yeah.
bulk up into
Oh, we
like the
made it.
one thing that can that you can't set up
An
against.
18-turn game.
I mean, what are you expecting from mono psychic?
Okay. Oh, here's the weakness policy
Weakness
again.
policy, yeah.
Big stored power. Into death.
Yeah, we can't break the floor just though, unfortunately.
But now we
I
have the...
think.
Uh,
What's Mal?
now can we break
what's,
forces?
No.
I feel like Malamar.
This can't.
Maybe it just dies to Moonblast. But now Armor Rouge can come in.
What?
Oh, we bait.
Oh,
We
we,
will
we,
debate
we
it,
go
but-
for the big attack boost.
How did we know that he was gonna click chilling water?
Yeah, had he already revealed it?
No, that was the first time.
It's incredible.
I
So
don't get
X's
it.
are holding.
Alright, we go for the super effective move to activate DJS's
Against the
weakness
weak
policy.
armor. Into
Uh,
weakness policy.
He's shown 2 weakness policies. Like, what was the point?
Oh,
Okay, but this time for sure. That
fair enough.
I love how we just brought 6 of the same on in one.
I feel like that's another game where you can't really comment on any of the plays that were made, but it was
Except
very,
all the
very
dark
fun to
moves
watch.
against the guys who would live at the hit and the weakness policy up.
So if you want to play in games like these, join GDL2, I guess.
It's I wouldn't say that. It's like the
Yeah.
choice scarf conundrum. You know, you see a choice scarf on a monitor, and you're like, okay, it's very unlikely for there to be another choice scarf on a Pokemon. Then you see the second choice scarf, and you have to
And you're
think,
Really, there's not
Okay.
a third choice scarfing.
if there's 2, are there going to be 3? You know, so it's the same with weakness policies. You know, you see one weakness policy, who's going to bring 2?
I mean, the
That's
guy
it.
with
That's
Mono
it.
Psychic is going to bring
That's
2.
fair. That's totally fair.
But yeah, so if you play against this, make sure to one shot with your super effective attacks.
Or bring clear smog or haze. Just something.
I mean, if you live,
Unaware.
you still get one
Dragon
shot.
tail. Roar. Something.
Sure.
Hazards.
And don't remember to click Cobalion Volt Switch on Celesteela against, well, playing against Master of Dankweed. It'll definitely go right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Those are
happens if you
very-
use Thief on a weakness policy mon? It's a super effective move. Do you steal it before they can use it, or do they use it and then you...
procs it. Knock off procs weakness policy before it gets knocked off.
So Thief will just proc the weakness policy.
Yeah, I think it'll-
before stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll just give the boosts to the original holder.
Darn. It would
But
have
I
been really
haven't
funny if you
tested
can steal the boost somehow. Or just steal the weakness policy. Oh
I
yeah,
think
that...
people forget how hard it is to play against a team like the one DJS just brought, where everything is just set up and weird and not what you're
Yeah.
expecting at all. Because
And even
When
if
you're
you're
prepping, you're
expecting
prepping for
mono
a
setup,
versatile
it
team.
can be hard to play against.
yeah, exactly.
I know.
More than
and-
just bring your dark types and resist and call it a day. There's a lot
Yeah.
more to it.
Yeah, and also
Yeah. It's very.
it feels
very
like it should be
difficult to
an
predict what's
easy
gonna
win, right? That's also part of it, because you see mono psych and you think, oh yeah, I basically got this in the bag, but then
happen. It's still a very, very
You
close
can-
game. And I think it was very well prepped on both sides, honestly. But yeah, it takes a lot of like knowledge to adapt to this sort of team, and if you're not expecting, it's even harder.
Oh, for sure.
So I really respect how well it was
yeah.
played.
Unlike Ninja, who just played kind of bad.
All right.
Wow.
Shots fired.
But that's something for. I don't think there's going to be a playoffs episode, but
If there is, we'll see you then. If there isn't, next season.
next season where you will see DJS no longer in GDL2 probably, because
We have banned him from
Hope
GDL2.
not. I need to make it out of there.
Me when you're in the promotion race in GDL2 and DGS is your opponent.
and by the time DJS is GDL2 with a normal DJS, is it even GDL2 anymore? I feel like at that point it's just two even divisions.
Right. If you've made it to the end of this video, make sure to comment your favorite Pokemon to have weakness policy on. And why it's bashed on.
Yeah, and if so I want to see that Master Dankweed Celesteela comment, okay?
It better be there.
Alright,
Yeah.
we'll see you next time, friends.
Take care.
Goodbye.